Life in North Korea is characterized by bleakness and extreme restrictions on personal freedom, notably in communication and access to information. The government's pervasive control extends even to basic needs and daily activities. In this environment, the concept of guilt by association leads to harsh punishments for entire families, often for the actions of a single member. This results in an atmosphere of fear and distrust among relatives. Historically, North Korea experienced economic prosperity. However, the collapse of the USSR triggered catastrophic famine and economic downturns. This dramatic shift irrevocably altered citizens' lives. The grim reality in rural North Korea has compelled families to make heart-wrenching decisions, with many choosing to let elderly relatives starve to ensure the survival of younger members. This highlights the dire conditions stemming from governmental neglect. The North Korean government exercises stringent control over every aspect of citizens' lives, from employment to personal appearance, fostering a society where conformity is mandatory and individual freedom is virtually non-existent. This control seeks to suppress any form of dissent. The existence of a so-called fashion police emphasizes the regime's deep-seated obsession with regulating citizens' appearances to curtail Western influence. Such measures result in severe penalties for those who defy these stringent restrictions. Strict regulations govern citizens' movements in North Korea, necessitating government approval for both domestic and international travel. Breaching these rules can lead to dire repercussions for entire families. Entertainment options are severely limited, with no foreign films permitted. The government extensively employs propaganda to manipulate narratives, punishing those caught consuming foreign media harshly. In North Korea, the regime enforces strict atheism, severely punishing any religious practices, particularly targeting Christians perceived as Western influences. This repression often results in executions and imprisonment. Economic hardship is widespread, with approximately 69% of the population unable to afford basic necessities due to meager government salaries. Women have increasingly taken on the role of primary earners, engaging in local markets known as jangmadang. The songbun system classifies citizens based on political loyalty, influencing their social status, employment opportunities, and access to resources. This institutional framework breeds mistrust and fear within families and communities. Guilt by association remains a prominent punitive concept, where entire families suffer consequences for an individual's actions, leading to severe repercussions that can persist across 3 generations. This policy deeply instills fear in the populace. Political prisoners endure abysmal conditions, often subjected to grueling labor without sufficient food, resulting in alarmingly high mortality rates from starvation. Roughly 40% of these prisoners succumb to hunger. The secret police maintain a crucial role in this oppressive regime, cultivating an environment of fear and distrust among citizens. Their omnipresent surveillance creates significant barriers to free expression. The emergence of black markets or jangmadang symbolizes the citizens' subtle resistance against government control, gradually becoming essential to daily life. These markets reflect a notable shift in power dynamics. Increasing exposure to foreign media, particularly through USB drives, empowers North Koreans to challenge the government's propaganda and confront the realities beyond their isolated society. This exposure fosters newfound trust among citizens. Corruption within the North Korean regime significantly erodes government authority, as bribery has become commonplace. This growing disregard for strict regulations illustrates a profound shift in public sentiment. As these dynamics unfold, they signal a gradual awakening among the North Korean populace, challenging the long-held control of the regime and hinting at potential transformation.